Alrighty. So we finished that quest. Rest at the inn. Yes, but not quite yet. Oh, I can't travel there yet? Rip? Okay. I guess we're going to take a nap at the inn first. And then maybe back to the Owl Forest?
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
Okay, Shionne, you can tell us what's up. Uh-oh. Is someone coming from Lenegus? Dun dun dun. Yep. They are on the way.
What's that noise?
Helfin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
They're coming. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a laser. Wait. Okay. Nani? Did they just send down 5 new lords? No. An astral energy collector. Mm-hmm. Yup. One of each element. Yeah, look at it. It's sucking out the astral energy of the planet. Oh no. Why do they need this much astral energy though? I'm so confused. Oh boy. Wait. Wait.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegus?
Yeah, it looks like it's pumping it
looks like
into
Lenegus
Lenegus.
Transforming?
Mm-hmm.
But into what? What's going on?
Night, Darfin.
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
You don't.
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
They put one
Not
in each
just
region.
into Dana, but our own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy
They're
out of the
sucking
planet.
the planet dry.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest
No.
astral energy as
That
part
was
of the
only a
crown
facade.
contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core.
All sus.
She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
I would think an
You
entity.
mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif too. You saw her, right, Shionne? Shionne?
Oh, sorry. I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in
So
Pelegion.
Renans don't know she's
Seriously?
there.
How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
So only
I
Donans can
guess
see
I
her.
always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
The
I'm certain
plot
of it.
thickens.
My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then
Hoodle's like,
We'll
what?
get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Oh, they don't.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
okay. Then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Well,
Sounds good to me. Better that
considering
than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
this is the realm of water, we could assume the
That must
entrance would be
Rena's true
hidden.
power.
I imagine
By
there would
water.
be something, but not to this extent.
What's
Whoa.
gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and
Yeah,
going in a separate direction.
one for each
That's
realm.
what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For
Hold
now,
on. Wait
let's
a
focus
minute.
on one thing at a time.
And I love how everyone else is like, la 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 la.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
See, I'm super confused as to what they need this astral energy for. It's not like Renan is dying, the planet, right? Or the planet that the Renans live on. Right. So Lenegis, the moon, turned into whatever this astral energy harvester thing is. There's this weird entity who appears as a woman in red who wields dark astral energy. What if the Renans are being controlled by, like, whatever entity she is? That would be an interesting twist. When that thing dropped out of Lenegis, the sound, my oh my, I thought the mountains were collapsing. You are very chill. Shrug. It's fine. We'll just get our souls sucked out. You're trying to find a way out to the other realms? Can't say I've ever heard about anything. If we knew about anything like that, we wouldn't have had to hunker down in Thistleland. You look like a sneaky type of person. You must have a way out. You're trying to get to the other realms without a sturdy boat? There isn't much you can... Oh, hold on. I take that back. I remember one of the elders who recently started talking a little mentioned something. Apparently back in the day, there used to be a way to get through Foreland Mountains, but not anymore. What could it have been? So we've
Where
been
are
here.
these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Okay. Oh, we're going to the depths, huh? I guess we'll go here.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
We always make it where we need to go, Kisara, in one piece.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
Oh, what enemy? Oh, this one. The one running
This
right
one will
at
be
me. So
difficult to
I
predict.
upped the difficulty, so I'm not too sure how this is gonna go.
Hold on to
So
your
this is an experiment.
No further!
These ones can run rings around us.
Armor won't save you!
Now! Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I put it on unknown. So far it seems fine.
Now! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Whoa. Okay, Kisara.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Alright, we're gonna go through here. We're gonna grab these lemons again before I forget. And doggos. We gotta go this way. Come on, Shion.
Armored soldiers!
Ah.
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's
What
take
are
them
they
out quick
doing
before
here?
things get messy.
Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Gloria into Volron. Your Volron is dead.
Arms and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free.
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Get it, run well.
You.
Shut him down!
Get him, Elfin.
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Where are you going?
Can you take it? Cut and slide!
Lightning Illuminate the dark! Magic is now!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Claw. Slap.
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one.
Already up! Smash you! The tempest engulfs you!
Easy mode.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia.
Perhaps. Shion, what are you thinking?
Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
It's like she keeps spacing out for a moment, like she's listening to something. Or remembering something. I wonder if because she's... Oh, her thorns. Her thorns are acting up.
I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
You tell him,
Pretty
Doline.
art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
I was about to say you all turned
Oh.
into hoarders.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Oh, that's so corny, Alphen.
Hey! Hoodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Dunnan swordship. Let's
Tell
see
me,
what they have
Alphen,
to say.
wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
Shrug.
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Yeah, he's old.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
Of course.
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
It is interesting that he, like, he was just a mercenary until the Renans abducted him, essentially. Or maybe not a mercenary, like a knight or something. I wonder. Maybe that's why he likes the armor so much. Because it was previously worn by a Dahnan hero back in the day. My conspiracy.
This place
fact.
is rather gloomy.
Why
Well.
don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
What?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, don't make him start reciting poetry, Sean.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them.
They've
been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Of course they were.
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Or
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
I mean, we don't have his body
Either
anymore.
that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return.
Mm-hmm.
So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does.
Sad face.
That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Well, we already saw how Volron ran his city. That's kind of his jam, you know? That's kind of how he does it. Oh, hey, big guys.
Not lost! One more! Flat! Lightning condemned!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Leave the charge on me!
Just getting started.
Are those armored attackers? Now!
In an instant!
Impact cross.
Lightning condemned!
Begin!
Running your dreams! Now! No complaints from me.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I haven't noticed anything.
I'm referring to Shion.
Oh yeah, no, that was
I never
way
thought
obvious.
you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegus as we make our way along this tunnel.
True,
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
most likely.
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns.
Who told her
One
that?
would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess.
And
And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her
but
motives.
it's a concern, and we should be
Nevertheless,
concerned.
I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
I do not disagree. And Shion is currently not being very forthcoming, and she keeps having, you know, timeout periods. And her thorns are being weird. And there's a creature of, like, mass darkness. What are all those? There's a lot to be concerned about right now.
I won't forgive you! Surrender!
Get them, Shion.
One's mine!
No further.
Dance in the wind! Watch them in here!
Now you see flying free. Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner
Oh,
said
oh,
than
oh.
done!
I'm trying to move out of that.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I... Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Celsius Fury.
Step back. This one's all law.
Oh, there's boomers on the other side. I hate those things so much. Okay. I'm going in this way
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get...
in order to get to other realms. Yes. Yes, they did. Change party leader. We're gonna make him there, and we're gonna put him there. And then I also need to heal. There we go.
to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Oh, and then it collapsed. It probably collapsed when the sword came down, right? Or whatever is currently sucking the astral energy out of the planet. Hexbreaker.